Good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Breaking news here. Emergency press conference. Turn the bells on, boys and girls, because here we go. Asa Turner, 6'3", 200-pound safety, has committed to the Florida Gators. We talked about it last night on the show. He was already in the directory. It was damn near a lock then, but we all were kind of looking around like, what's going on here? Is it going to happen? It's finally happened, locked in and loaded. We're going to be talking about the depth chart. An article is written by actually a Miami guy, because he's looking into the game of the depth chart of what it could look like. We're going to talk about that. Obviously, I want to break down the secondary. We've already broke down the offensive line and the defensive line. I've been waiting for the secondary in the sense that this would happen. So now it looks like the secondary is complete. And here we go with Asa Turner. Again, 6'3". This young man is a beast. Here's what I love. First thing I love is he's been playing college football since 1945. Guy's been in the league forever. There's something about a 6th, 7th year senior that gets me fired up. Secondly, when you get the flow coming out the back of the helmet, I love that. You put the long flow on defense, good things happen. They hit somebody hard. You know what I mean? It's something special about that, and I'm here for it. All right, I'm all jazzed up. Cool little stat here from PFF. Former Washington safety Asa Turner, obviously, 0 touchdowns allowed over the past 2 seasons. That's 468 coverage snaps. That's a lot of snaps, and that's not a lot of touchdowns. I like that a lot. I really like that a lot. And Mr. Asa Turner there. Obviously, Will Harris was a part of his recruiting cycle while at Washington. So some familiar faces there. Love the fact that we're adding this big senior piece, something we've lacked. Now, although we had RJ Moden, who's still on the team, didn't really have much of an impact last year, just more of a depth piece. So he's just going to, in my opinion, go further down the depth chart, which is a good thing, not for him, but for us. So we've kind of lacked that senior position or that senior presence. Again, with last year with Jordan Castell, who was phenomenal in that position, but definitely lacked some senior love. The fact that there's 200 people in here on a Thursday night at 10:30, I love it. Where's the space to that, Coach Oz? It's 10:30 at night. it's tucked away and it's getting press clean. All right? It's getting dry clean. I mean, so. That's where we are with that. We talked a little bit about this on Wednesday. Again, his coverage score this past year, overall score was a 72.4. His rush defense, it looks like, is an 81 flat, which is a phenomenal score. And then his tackle rating was a 72.4, and his pass, what is it? Maybe it's pressure. I don't know what that is, but his coverage was a 70.2. So overall, a great addition here that we're adding to the football team here. Now, let's take a look again. I've got this little thing pulled up from a 247 beat writer from Miami because I want to get a look at the depth chart of what we're looking into. So cornerback right now, this is his projected depth chart, which we're going to do our own version of this as well. He's missing a few guys that came in, like Jameer Grimsley, who just committed. So keep those things in mind when we're going over this list. Cornerback, Jason Marshall, obviously coming back for his senior year, 5-star guy when he entered the league, 6'1", 200. Sophomore, Jakeem Jackson. I am super excited for Jakeem Jackson. Jakeem Jackson was finding his rhythm last year. A couple of times where he got beat. A couple of times where Jordan Castell had to lift up his chin during that Tennessee game. But Jakeem Jackson is going to be something special. For a freshman, he showed a ton of potential. Now we've got Will Harris coming in, obviously. Who knows what's going to be able to happen with Jakeem Jackson. So that 1-2 combo right there, killer. Safety, you've got sophomore Jordan Castell. Expect him to have a massive year. RJ Moden. But now we're going to add, obviously, Asa Turner to this mix. So now we're looking at a Jordan Castell and Asa Turner at that one safety position. Hell of a 1-2 punch. Next other safety position, DJ Douglas, another commit we got out of the transfer portal earlier this year, alongside Bryce Thornton, 5'10", 205, who also was making some moves. Don't forget about Gregory Smith now. I am very high on Gregory Smith, a low 3-star recruit, but with a ton of potential coming out of this recruiting class. I think he's like 6'3", 6'4" as well. This kid is an absolute freak of nature. So reason being, we talked about this on the show, his score might be a little bit low, given the fact that he played quarterback a lot of his time while at high school. So $2 from, let's see here. From Adam Miller says, all of a sudden we're back, boys. Hey, we've been back, Adam. You know what I'm saying? Where's the suit? I love you guys. Poof. Give me a poof suit. Hell yeah. Hey, give me a minute. I go put it on. If you guys want me to go put it on, if we get enough likes and comments and enough maybe super chats, I'll put it on there. All right. And then we go to the other side of the cornerback room where we have the senior transfer from Oregon and Triquez Bridges, 6'3", 192. This length on the cornerback side, boys, has got me fired up. Let's listen to the link here really quick. 6'1" in Jason Marshall, 6'1" in Jakeem Jackson, 6'2" in Jordan Castell, 6'3" in Triquez, 6'3" in Asa Turner, 6'3" in Devin Moore. Devin Moore's going in his junior year. Somebody who also showed a lot of movement outside of the injuries that he dealt with. So the cornerback room that was a little shaky with Jaden Hill and obviously Kimber, right? Who now are both gone. Jaden Hill to Texas A&M, Kimber to Penn State, I believe. It was Louisville, then he transferred to Penn State. Not transferred, just ended up committing to Penn State. And then nickel, they've got Sharif Denson. Didn't see a lot of him, but a four-star athlete. And then Bryce Thornton as well in the nickel. So I love that stuff there. You guys are telling me to go get it. I love it. This chat's incredible. Son of a bitch. Let me go put it on. You guys actually thought I was at the dry cleaners. It was right here on the ground waiting for me. Oh my goodness. I try to be a legitimate streamer, okay? A legitimate sports host. And you guys just keep bringing the kid out of me. I'm just kidding. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. All right. Hell of a show. Hell of a show. You know what I mean? 300 strong, boys. Smash the like button. Let's go. Let's suit up. Blast off, baby. I love it. You guys are awesome. Look, man. I love it. Big pickup on the secondary there. A place of, where we needed. And that could be the close. That looks like we might be done. Now, come May, things may change. But what's exciting for me is now I get to work this weekend. And I'm going to start putting together the secondary room. Like I said, Jameer Grimsley isn't on this list. Now, will he make a jump over some of these guys? Maybe. I don't know. We'll have to find out and see. I believe it is a room open for business, which is exciting. So, dear God, we may not actually suck next year. Hey, don't easy. The pessimistic Gators won't like that comment. Take it easy. I'm blasting off when I see this. You guys are awesome. Gators just took off. I love it, man. I love it. I love the fact that we were able to get this locked in at the buzzard. I think tomorrow is the last day. So I think this is an ad we need. A thumper in the safety room. Yeah. Look, the secondary again was a place of need, and now all of a sudden with the addition of Jameer Grimsley and now Asa Turner, moving in the right direction. We saw the D line. I'm excited for the defensive line. I think there's a lot of potential. Some question marks, but the door's open for a ton of potential. So I think both of those things together. The linebacker room too, we haven't spoke about. I can break that down all by itself as well. Well, obviously with the addition of Pup Howard, Aaron Childs, Miles Graham, Shamir James. So that room is going to be an interesting one to take a look at. I know Nunnery, I think it was Nunnery, that retracted his name from the transfer portal. So that is going to be what once last year, in my opinion, it wasn't a quality room. It was a quantity room. We had a lot of guys, a lot of bodies that we can move around. This coming year, it's a quantity room still with Nunnery coming back with a potential to be a huge quality room. Shamar James coming back healthy should be a massive jump. Miles Graham and Aaron Childs, obviously excited, but I'm going to be reasonable here. Being freshmen, you have to have your reserves. And I understand those things. Pup Howard had some playing time at South Carolina, so that excites me a little bit. I think it should be an upgrade from the guys that we had. Again, Scooby and those guys, I love those guys. Enjoyed watching them play. Much more experience, but lacked a little bit of the poof that we needed. Keon Keeley sliding. I don't think so. I think that thing has been put to bed. But I would watch out for those guys come May. I think the May portal cycle, we talked about it on Wednesday as well, is going to be hotter than it was last year. Just given the fact of what's going on at Alabama, given the fact of what's happening at Michigan, I think some people are going to kind of wait it out, knowing the fact to having 3 months to enter the portal once again. We being Florida have room open. Also, too, come May, Florida can go, hey, you got to get back into the portal. We're bringing someone else in. So all those things you have to kind of keep in mind. I expect some movement. Liam, start telling some lies. Boys, I've been telling lies since December. I had to be a little bit more strategic about it, right? Now, shit. Shit. Look at this. Even Fire You Have Shorts is, bro, if we can just get one more edge in a corner, man. Look here. even he's coming around. It's crazy the energy, how the room turns with one flip. No, we're not full on scholarships. I think we've got two or three more. I think we're at 82, 83. Deontay Robinson, Jameer, and Asa threw me off my count. They threw me off my count. So I am excited to see some football. I'm excited for some practice notes. You know what I mean? I'm excited to see and hear what these writers have to say, how these players look from this first run through. And again, it's only, I think, it'll be maybe 2 months. Also, breaking news that happened today. We found out the game will be on Saturday. We talked about this on our Wednesday show as well. The game will be on Saturday. The game by being spring training at 1 p.m., April 13th. So we got it on Saturday. I wanted a night game. Can't have it all, I guess. But it is on Saturday, and I expect it to be a raucous, given the fact that it's been on Thursday the last 2 nights. So we will see. D is mid. Well, now got to get the offense up from that rare. Get cooking, Billy. Any word on offensive coordinator? No. Spring game is going to be lit. You going to be there, Apple? Searcy's going to ball next year. I'm looking for some Searcy. As well. Don't forget about Gums, y'all. Y'all be sleeping on George Gum from North Illinois, Northern Illinois, I believe. Indiana, Northern Illinois. I don't remember now. His ass can stay at Bama. That was kind of aggressive, Aaron. Billy is the offensive coordinator. He is. He is right now. Come May, would we still take Mincy? I mean, he's a 5-star recruit. Looking at this room, why wouldn't you? If he enters on the portal, absolutely. He's sitting with 3 other cornerbacks, 3 5-star cornerbacks at Alabama right now. Why wouldn't he come here? He'd have a place. We'd make room. Fire Sheldon short shorts. Hey. Easy. No, we are not full on scholarships for just joining us. 300 strong on a late Thursday night, huh? How about a late stream for the boys, huh? How about a late stream for the boys? Billy cooking up some gas here late into the evening. We've been hearing it could happen in the next day or so, and drops kind of late. Wish Billy's timing was a little better on this one, but beggars can't be choosers here, I guess. So I'm excited. Let me see. He has let's take a look at the linebacker room. This person did a good job. So weak side, he's got Shamar, then Miles Graham. So junior, then freshman. And then middle linebacker, he has Grayson Howard. Derek Wingo. Forgot about Derek Wingo, who's, we got our boy Dave and Barber calling for a breakout year for Derek Wingo. So look, this like I said, quantity in this room is something for sure, because he's leaving out Aaron Childs in this linebacker room, right? He has Grayson Howard as a starter at middle linebacker. This is the Miami's projecting depth chart. I don't know who wrote it. Let me see. David Lake, no clue who that is. But a healthy article nonetheless. He's got DJ at second. He's got Montrell, then Trayon Webb, then Cannon Daniels, and Jaden Ball. Let's see what he's got for wide receiver. Let's see his projection. So Shamir DK at outside receiver, then Marcus Burke. Then he has Khalil Jackson and Andy Jean. And then slot, he has Eugene Wilson and Tawaski Abrams. Interesting stuff there. Tight end, he's got Hayden Hansen and Arlo Sportingham, 1-2, 1A and 1B. He's given the edge, I think, to Florida on everything, to Miami on everything. Literally, he's given, even the offensive line, he's given them the edge. All right, defensive line. Let's see who he gives the edge and who he has for us projected. So he's got DN, Kelby Collins, and Tyreek Sapp or Elgin McCray. Nose tackle, he's got Cam, then Dez. DT, he's got Caleb and Joey Slackman, which is weird. He's got Banks over Joey. Then the Jack, he's got TJ and Jack Pyburn and Jordan Gums. the edge he gave to Miami. He's given the edge to Miami on every single position group thus far. Let's see if on the cornerback who he gives the edge to. Oh, he gave the edge in our secondary. He gave the edge to Florida. Very interesting. He even gave the edge to Miami for kickers over Trace Mack. Not a biased article at all. Let's see quarterback. I didn't see the quarterback. They've obviously got Cameron Ward, which, I mean, obviously great quarterback, but Mertz is Heismertz. You know what I mean? So, yeah, he gave the edge for Miami on the he gave the edge to Miami for quarterback, and on running back, he goes even. We give Florida the edge for having the more proven leading running back of the two teams, while Miami brings the depth that is more proven at the college level. You've got to be kidding me, bro. Bro, maybe Mark Fletcher is our starting running back, who Florida was in for it at one time. And then he's got two seniors, a redshirt senior and a redshirt sophomore at 1-2, or at 2-3. Yeah, we've got Montreal, Trayon Webb, Kanan Daniels, and Jaden Ball. I don't know. I don't make the rules. Callie, what's up, Callie? What's up, Elliot? I miss you, man. I'm probably right on time for you. It's 7:30 there, California. About time you caught a damn live, Callie. Says Wingo and Turner are probably eating Salisbury steak playing bingo tonight. Was old, bro. Almost 20K, Steven. What's up? Hey, Steven, we're on FaceTime with Steven Harris, me and Swolder, and then Steven Harris just dips. leaves me and David there just solo. Completely uncalled for. That 2-star depth for Miami, yeah. Austin Roger, what's up, Sean? Thanks for going live, brother. Absolutely, man. I'm glad that I was up and ready to rock and roll, man. Glad that I was prepared to go out. I was actually shooting a show with Ty Hayes from Around the Table Sports about Alabama, and the news broke. So thanks for him, for us having a show. Whew. Need some juice. Your battery died. I figured the way that you just like disappeared. I was like, what the fuck? Man, what a season we're gonna have, man. Coming up with Miami. How do you fucking do, Sheldon? What's up, Gator 0120? Andy Jean, that Gator. Cam Carroll should be too. That is true. Good point about Cam Carroll. So him making the argument about senior depth was a mistake on Miami, because Montreal Johnson, a senior, Trayon Webb, who had some healthy starting time, and then Cam Carroll. That's essentially what he has, right? Mark Fletcher is a starter, a sophomore. Montreal obviously has the edge over Mark Fletcher. Then we've got Cam Carroll, who's a ninth-year senior who runs hard as hell. They've got their senior, Henry Parrish, 5'10", 190, wash. Then they've got sophomore Asia Allen. Okay, that's our Trayon Webb, 5'11", 210. He's 5'11", 186. Puny, right? That's me. Not to mention we've got Kanan Daniels and Jaden Ball. You know what I mean? What's this guy talking about? Quarterback? You want to give quarterback the edge to Cam Ward over the Heismerts? Son. Steven, we have about 83 scholarships, I believe. It's 82 or 83. 82 or 83. Well, boys, hell of a show. Hell of a pop-up show. I can't believe we have 3. You know what's crazy? Before we sign off. We used to go, when we first started this thing, we were about to be at 20,000 strong, which is absolutely incredible. But I remember the very first live, Steve and I. R.I.P. to Steve. He's not dead. He's just not part of the show anymore. we went and did the live. I think we had like 25 people in there. And bro, you want to talk about lit. And I want to say 15 of them were probably like my phone, his phone, my mom, Caitlin's phone, the TV, a couple friends, right, that didn't care, but they were just trying to help out, were tuned in. And then I remember we broke 100. Son, right? Nuts. Then we got to like 110, 150. And then we broke the Utah game. We had like 600. And I was like, whoa. Like, we were like, whoa. And that's kind of really where we've been. And over these past couple of months, man, we have been ripping like 300 a stream. It's crazy. Like, sometimes you overlook it, but just to have 300 people hopping in on a random Thursday night to come hang out, hella wild, hella cool, hell of appreciative that you guys continue to tune in and listen to my dumb ass. So much appreciated. Not to get it sentimental and soft on you guys, but Literally, it's humbling every time I hop on this bad boy. You never know. You hit the power button, you flip the camera on. Could be 0, could be 1,000. You never know what's gonna happen. And best thing I tell myself is like, hey, give it like it's your last show. You know, every show you hop on here, you never know if it's somebody's first time or last time. Give it all you got. That's all we can do. That's all we can do. You know? Rest in peace, Steve. Tampa Bay Sports said, let's fucking go. Let's go. I love how you guys are all saying rip, Steve. Tell Steve I said what's up. Timothy, you tell Steve what's up. And Timothy Larson, missed him. He used to work with us. Comes, hangs out. Listen to this. Tim comes in. Story time for you boys. Here for the late night show. Tim comes to the company. Becomes part of the brotherhood that we have at our work. We take him on this awesome fishing trip. Get him blasted. We're playing Pop Darts, right? Staying up late till 2 o'clock in the morning drinking, hanging out with the boys. He dips out like a week later for AT&T or some shit. Can you believe that? Can you? Left us high and dry. Left us high and dry. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And then Brian Deadcomb has to come here and just be negative. Liam says, love the show. Never stop. Appreciate it, Liam. Thank you, man. We missed the forehead. I know. Love the show, my man. You're the best Gator pod out there. I appreciate it, Daniel. There's some great people out there, man. I appreciate that. April 13th can't come soon enough. You're telling me, bro. You're telling me. I'm fiending. You know, honestly, I'm ready for practice. I love practice notes. I love the 15-minute clips that we get. I really do. I appreciate them. Excuse me. Timothy says, I still love you, bro. Love you too, man. Love you too. We miss his forehead and mom. I mean, I still visit his mom. Don't worry. It was Allstate. All right, same thing. Well, boys, Alabama headed down the spiral. I'm about to get lit at the spring game. How are the two DCs getting along? I saw a photo of Ron Roberts hanging out with one of the recruits. So that's a good thing. That is a good thing. Well, boys, I love you. I appreciate it. Yeah, the high top after dark channel. I love it. All right, boys, be good. Appreciate y'all tuning in for us tonight for this late night stream. Hey, we back, baby. Back to the moon. Smash the like button, subscribe. On the way to 20K. Let's go.